rolling, but we're not starting yet.
Yeah.
But now, oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I had my foot in your space.
You
You're half off.
Uh-oh, half off. I'm a deal. I'm a steal of a deal.
I'm only 25% off. Actually, I'm full price.
That's right.
Can't get all this for nothing.
Expensive commodity.
Oh gosh. Well, I can move the camera, or you can come closer. Oh, you don't want to come closer?
I can come close. I just feel like I'm really close.
Well, then we're gonna elbow each other.
And I've got like all this crap over here.
And you'll smack me in the head when you're showing your blanket.
And
all right, get away.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 6 foot rule, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hi, we're the Knotty Nitwits.
Yes, we're back.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Leslie. And today's the Navy Blue Day. We're both wearing Navy
Look
Blue.
at us.
We matched without trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't try much or anything. What am I kidding? What am I saying? Yeah.
As we all know, if I have a bra on and makeup,
Something's
this
happening.
is as good as it's going to get.
Some exciting things are going down.
Exactly. That's right.
Must be Sunday podcast day.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, thanks for joining us as we talk about our stuff.
Yes. Lots of stuff.
Yeah. My eye keeps getting drawn to your pile. That's what happens, you know, we get together like this, and then I have my pile, she's got her pile, and when she gets here, we want to talk about everything, and then we're like, oh yeah, we gotta wait because
we can't talk too much to each other because then we'll run out of things to say.
Yeah. Well, then it's like we'd have to repeat ourselves.
Yeah, and then we forget if we already said it.
And then exactly. That is definitely.
We've done that before. Did we already talk about this?
I'm always repeating myself, but it's always new to me.
That's right. Exactly. That doesn't matter.
Well, I hope you guys have been doing good. Can't think of anything. Like,
you got some new animals?
Oh, we got a mama sheep and 2 babies. Her babies, a boy and a girl, twins.
Now, can you use them for wool or no? Are they not wool
They're
sheep?
not wool sheep, which is fine because I don't know how to deal with all that.
No, and it's a lot to deal with. I remember a couple years ago, I had a friend that I went over and helped her. She'd already sheared the sheep, but she was like, "You can take whatever wool you want for spinning." I was like, "Yay, awesome!" I came home with bags of dirty, unwashed wool, and I was like, I don't know how to do this. I don't have time for this. What do I do? And so I just, it ended up going to the car.
Look, I don't mind cooking meals from scratch, but I'm not going to start my yarn from a sheep.
I know.
It's just, that's going way too basic for me. I mean, it's not basic, it's complicated.
Yeah, and it takes time and effort, and I just was like, I don't have the know-all.
And what I remember, like from... I've never bought a fleece, obviously, but when I've been at fiber shows and stuff, it is dirty. It's like kind of gross.
Yeah.
It's just not something I want to deal with.
Yeah.
We'll eat them.
Yeah.
That's far less gross.
Eat them and milk them.
No,
maybe you're gonna.
I am probably not gonna spend a lot of time milking anything. Okay. But I don't know. There are a lot of jokes about sheep and men.
Oh well, yes.
Anyhow, no, we got him. You know what's cool is now I figured this out the other day. We can almost make it through bingo. You know, there was a farmer had a dog.
Yeah. Bingo.
So we've got goats.
Yes.
Sheep.
Chickens.
So we're halfway there now. A dog. Well, the dog is bingo, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
We've got ducks that go down in the pond. They're not
deer that come through the property and elk.
But are deer considered farm animals?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't really know.
Yeah.
But
you should know.
That's true.
You're a farmer girl now.
Oh my gosh, I am.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got him in case, in case the
world goes to crap more than it already has.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know what's coming to some degree. I mean, we don't know exactly when, but and we've got all this grass, so it's good for them to eat it. With why mow a lawn if you can stick some animals on it and have them eat it?
Totally. That's good for them.
Yeah. So. It was a Michael thing.
It's a win-win. Blame it on Michael.
Oh yeah.
It's all his doing.
Yeah. We we were thinking of some other animal recently too.
Well, I've seen lots of funny donkey videos.
I love donkeys.
They're hilarious.
No, we would love to get a
There was a video
donkey
on TikTok of a dog. It walked up to the fence where the donkey was, and it touched its nose to the electric fence, and the electric fence went off, and the dog yelped, and the donkey just started laughing, like its laugh, you know? It was so funny.
That is funny.
I was like, Michelle needs to get a donkey.
We do want a donkey. I would love to have a donkey, a miniature donkey especially. They're so cute. The folks down the street, like at the corner when you turn up here, they have I think a miniature horse or a miniature donkey, and every now and then I get a glimpse of it when I'm driving by, and
that'd be fun.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
But anyway,
very cool.
So yeah, maybe at the end of this video, if we don't go on too long, I'll add some footage.
Did you name them?
Well, I told Michael he could name them since I've named all the goats.
Okay, all right.
And so he, the mom is Old Mama.
Okay, very creative.
And the boy is Lamb Chop.
Okay.
And he hasn't gotten back to me on what the girl's name is. I mean, I've already got like lists of names in my head. I love naming things.
Do you? See, I think I don't mind naming things. I don't think I could ever like name yarn. Like I thought about yarn dyeing, and I'm like, I don't know how I'd come up with creative.
I'd probably use like song titles. Or something.
You'd have to like pick something.
Which you're probably not allowed to do. You'd probably get
copyright.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
I mean, when you were a kid, like when I was a kid, stuffed animals were totally my. I loved stuffed animals, and they all had names. You know.
That's true.
Okay, let's carry on.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I'm
not sure that talking about stuffed animals and stuff from 50 years ago is a great...
Right. It's nice to know that you had stuffed animals. Is it? And you liked stuffed animals.
Is it?
I used to love stuffed animals.
Is that a valuable nugget of information about me?
Yes. Shows that you're an animal lover.
Well, sure.
You know?
Was there any question?
No, but you know, it means you're not a murderer. Because usually most murderers hurt animals, so you don't hurt animals. You love animals, so it's good. So
all right.
You know, it explains a lot about you. You're a good person, you know?
Thank
you have a good heart.
Yeah.
Good heart for animals. Okay.
All right.
We beat that enough. You can tell we're rusty. We haven't gotten together in a couple weeks.
I know. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. And I think it's because we had a couple times where we saw each other like a little bit more than usual. And so I kind of got used to it. Like,
and that's like withdrawals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learned to tolerate me, and then it was like a long period of time without seeing
If I go a day without a text, I'm like,
I know. The other day I was thinking about you when I was at work, and I was like, I don't think I've texted Michelle in a couple days. Like,
that's why I texted you the other day, and I was asking all those stupid questions.
It was nice. I just, when I get home, I'm so freaking tired. It's like,
I'm
like a zombie. So.
I get that way just from going to town and going to the grocery store. Man. So I get it. If I do that once a week, I'm like, the rest of the week, I got to stay home.
I gotta chill out, catch up on some sleep.
Exactly.
Not talk to anyone.
It's true. It's true.
It's too much. Oh, what have you been working on?
Well, I finished some socks.
Awesome.
So I think these ones were almost done last time. My round 2 of my Artistic Yarn by Abby Scrappy socks.
Nice.
Because I'd torn out the first one and then redid them.
Yeah.
And so I got them washed. I haven't woven in all the ends.
Okay.
And I don't know if I ever will. No, I should, but...
It kind of makes you wonder, why do we even weave in the ends?
Because they get stuck in your toes.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I've noticed when I'm trying to put them on and there's strings hanging. They get... But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I did these. These are... I love these socks. So it's DK weight.
Isn't that nice?
I'm
so much
I'm a DK weight sock person.
People are loving them these days. Yeah.
Because I don't really need to fit my foot into any shoe most of the time.
Right. Well, and would that make that much of it? I mean, is it a huge difference?
I don't know. Like, I could definitely put my boots on with these, and that's what I wear most of the time to go outside here.
Well, and to me, I'm thinking that, like, I don't wear like my Nike tennis shoes with hand-knit socks or athletic socks. So it's like, if I'm going to wear hand-knit socks, I'm going to wear boots or something that's, I don't know, more for warmth, you know?
They're just great for around the house.
So I think they'd work. Yeah, or just around the house.
Yeah.
And they look very sturdy. Like, I think that's the difference between DK versus fingering.
Yeah.
I feel like that looks a lot sturdier.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, oh yeah, they're great. So the yarn is Mustache Yarn Sedated is the colorway, and I love it.
Nice.
And then that on the toe is Desert Vista Dye Works. The pattern, let's take it off of there. The pattern is Maybe Baby DK Socks by the Cozy Girls. I always get confused as to if it's Cozy Up
Cozy Up Knitter? Is it Cozy Up Knitter?
It's the sisters that are in Canada.
Yeah.
And they're Cozy Up. I just don't know the rest of it. I'll look it up though. But anyway, I love this pattern. It's a free pattern. There was just something fun about it, like the actual stitch pattern. And then I decided, I hadn't done it in years, to do the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. What?
No, I haven't done that in forever.
Yeah.
That I would be like lost.
Oh, I was totally.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny because I went and read it and it just sounded overwhelming. But as I was doing it, mechanically my hands just did it naturally.
Oh, good.
But my brain was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Why are my hands doing this?
Yeah, is this right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of interesting though to see so this is the OMG heel. And actually this is good. I haven't woven in the ends on this one here so you can see. When I do this heel, I always have to do a little bit of sock surgery with my hole.
Yeah.
Which hasn't been done yet.
Yeah.
I don't have that. But anyway, so that's the OMG heel, which I love doing.
Yeah, you do that one a lot, don't you?
I do. So it's kind of interesting just to see the different look. It is really hard to see because it's black. But the Fish Lips Kiss heel, so the OMG heel's easy.
Yeah.
This is even easier.
Oh, okay.
So,
interesting.
it's kind of like...
And do you like the looks of one better than the other, now that you've done...
Yeah, to be honest, I think I like the look of the OMG, but the Fish Lip seems to fit my heel better.
Interesting. Interesting. And it's easier, you said.
And it's easier. So. I'll still go back and forth.
Yeah.
But, now, one thing I didn't try, I don't remember if I did this before when I was doing the Fish Lips Kiss. Can you still do a different color heel? Like, I don't really know why you couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't either. I would think so.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, I haven't done it forever, so I'm not recalling, but I would think so.
Yeah, well, I'll find out. I'll try it on my next one.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it was fun.
Good.
I enjoyed it. So, and yeah, like I said, now I'm totally hooked on DK socks because I have to wear something on my feet in the house. I can't walk barefoot. You know, it just bothers my feet. And having the DK weight sock is that much more... you know, cushioning or whatever. So,
do your feet ever get too hot though in socks? Like when I'm sitting in my recliner at night and I'm just wearing my athletic socks after a long day, I'm like, oh, I just need socks off.
Oh, when
they're not sweating, but they're just like hot.
No, when I'm sitting in my recliner for the evening, my socks are off.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Well, I think they trap the heat.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, they say that your feet and your head.
Yeah, the hottest parts of your body, or whatever. You lose the most heat out of your head, right? Your head and your feet. I don't know.
I think that I don't know if that's where you lose it, but that's where how you can like trap it or make it warm.
What is that?
I hear the tractor. I think. You guys hear that coyote? That's my wild coyote. My husband if you don't know, has a YouTube channel called The Wild. I don't know if it's The Wild Coyote or just Wild. I guess I don't know much about it, but I do. I've watched several episodes. And, sorry, sock blockers knocking the camera.
Yeah.
But anyhow.
Nice. So I like them. They're very pretty.
It's my sock story.
I'm always so jealous of the people that are knitting socks. I just never...
It's just, it'll come because we've talked about this. Sometimes you love it and sometimes there's zero interest.
But it's been a long time though. That's what's so weird. It's like, I feel like it has not come back.
Maybe you need to do a DK sock.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, because that's one thing that I've kind of thought about over these last couple of weeks is I've kind of gone ebbed and flowed with my knitting and crocheting. Like sometimes I feel like, God, I hate everything I'm working on.
Yeah.
And I need to just like get a bunch of stuff done so I can move on. And then I think, oh, it's fine. It's all great. It's great to have all these options.
Yeah.
And who cares? You want to start another project? Start it. Who cares? We can't take all that yarn to heaven.
That's true.
So, but I go back and forth.
I know. I don't want to die and have like all these unfinished projects that somebody's going to go, what the heck was she doing?
But I don't care.
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
Yeah.
What does it really matter?
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
Have fun.
That's true.
But like I said, I go back and forth between, oh my gosh, I need to get some stuff done because I have all these things going. But anyway, what I realized, I've had all these like big, like the cardigan and the sweat, just the big, I think that's why I'm really getting into the socks and making me want to knit hats and stuff.
And crochet blankets and stuff. So
that you can actually have something finished that's not this big, huge...
time-consuming project. Yeah. No, it's true. It is true. Well, I have no finished objects, but started a crochet blanket. Started two, I think, since last time. So I don't think I had this started last time.
Well, I haven't seen it, and I sure love it.
Okay, so maybe I hadn't then. But this is the corner to corner, which Michelle had one on her needle, so I was like, ooh, I have to do that.
I seriously love those colors.
That's so funny because I don't love them, but I think that's what I don't know. But when I saw yours, how big it was, and it was starting to really look like a blanket, then I was like, okay, I need to crochet more.
Oh, keep going. That blue and the color you started with.
Yeah. I guess maybe this one's throwing me off because I feel like it's not like
but it's
pastels,
fine.
But you know, who cares? So I haven't worked on this in a while. I'll probably have to watch a refresher video because it's like I don't think in these last 2 weeks, well, maybe even
I swear
3
though,
weeks.
yours looks different than mine. I want to look at
maybe
your
I
stitch.
screwed up.
No, you didn't screw up. It's just, I don't know.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're just 3. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's just, they look more like shells than mine.
I think they look like shells too, totally. But yours doesn't look like shells?
I don't know. Maybe it does.
Interesting.
I'm not sure.
Maybe I made up my own
No,
shell,
I think that I like how yours looks.
But this one I'm using a size 4mm. So that's what I'm using for this one. And it's just fingering weight yarn. And most of these are row 1 minis.
Maybe I like it because you're using a little bit bigger hook than me.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Because you went up a hook size, didn't you, with yours? I thought.
I'll have to look in my little book
yours
to know.
Is so pretty.
But yeah, mine doesn't have that shell look.
Yeah,
or does it on the edge? Where am I working? That's the bottom. Where is it? Where am I doing this? Is this it? Yeah, okay.
Oh, weird. Yeah, yours is totally not.
As scalloped.
Yeah.
Why is mine not as scalloped?
I don't think you're doing are you doing, am I just doing
Maybe we're doing
stitch?
Different ones.
Because you're doing like this stitch. That's what you're doing.
What's your stitch?
I don't know. I'd have to watch the video again.
I like yours better.
Oh, gosh.
Dang it. Now I'm going to have to do another one.
It's just from the corner to corner.
But there's a lot of corner to corner.
Yeah, true. I mean, you go into here, I think.
Wow.
And then that's how you connect them.
Oh.
Yeah, you connect them all.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
This is great though because I wanted to do.
But now I need to go find out where the frickin' video is and make sure I can remember it.
Yeah, you need to look in your history
I know.
before I let you leave here because I want to know.
I'll have to look.
Because my next one that I'm going to have to start really soon is going to have to be that one.
I think I took a picture, hopefully,
Okay.
of the YouTube channel because I tend to do that when I'm concerned I'm going to forget.
I'm glad
something.
it's not just our imagination. There
No,
really
that
is something different.
very interesting. Very interesting.
Here's my corner to corner.
Yes.
In case you were wondering.
That's a granny square, so it's not that one. Oh, here it is. How to crochet the corner to corner. C2C blanket by Bella Coco.
Okay, I didn't watch the book.
Okay.
Let me write that down.
Okay, so that's the one I used. So Bella Coco
I can't wait to
is her
see
channel.
how you do it differently.
Yeah, because see, even hers is that scalloped.
Yeah.
So it's just her How to Crochet the Corner to Corner C2C blanket by Bella Coco. I'm glad I took a picture of it because otherwise I would let it get back to it.
And I've used a lot of the Bella Coco tutorials, but I know I didn't on this one.
Okay,
and
interesting.
So yeah, I'll have to look that up.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, but it does look to me scaly. I mean, it does look like that.
shells.
Yeah, like shells.
Yeah,
so. And there is a shell stitch. But
there is a shell stitch, and I was going to look it up again. I've done it in my sampler blankets, but I have a couple different. Well, I ordered some it's not really baby stuff, but someone that I follow on Instagram. I don't even remember, like Premier Yarns or something.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be here, I think, Tuesday, but it's machine washable,
baby proof
acrylic type thing that I'm gonna do a blanket for a baby.
Okay.
For Jerry and her for her grandkids.
Yep.
And I thought that like a shell type would be pretty with it.
Well, speaking of blankets, though, crochet blankets, one thing to be warned about. My sister texted me the other morning, and she was like, because Gwenny loves crochet blankets. She has a couple of them that family members made for her before she was born, and one of them is her favorite blankie. And Libby was like, do you know how to fix, a crochet blanket that's kind of, there's parts that are pulled, and because she goes, Gwenny was crying, and I think John, the dad, went to go check on her, and here she had part of it wrapped around her neck.
Oh boy.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
So she was like, can you come over and like either fix it or, you know, whatever. And so I went over there, and what I ended up doing was just, because it was literally, it wasn't like unraveling. It was ends that had gotten stretched out too much. And I was trying to squish it back in. It wasn't going. And I was like, I don't want to take any chances. So I just cut it and then tied it in a knot and trimmed it off. I was like, you know, because Libby was like, I don't care. It doesn't need to look pretty. It just, you know, needs to function. So
see, and I had thought about
so
crochet blankets with babies and stuff, with them getting their fingers and stuff stuck. I didn't think about their whole head getting stuck.
Yeah, it was a string that had was around her neck. I mean, it didn't leave I was expecting to see a mark when I went over. There was no mark, so I was thankful for that. It obviously wasn't that tight, but it's like it freaked her out. She was like, how do we fix this blanket so it's not, you know?
How do I fix a blanket so it doesn't try to strangle my kid again?
Yeah. So.
Well, this blanket, since it's for the grandma, she would only have it while she's holding them, I would think, and stuff.
At her house.
But that's something. Yeah. Because I was thinking I want to do some sort of stitch that doesn't have as many holes, so that it wouldn't be as, you know, much a thing where they could get their fingers stuck or whatever.
Well, can they really get their fingers stuck?
I don't know.
I mean, to me, it's like I could stick my finger through and that's not really stuck.
True.
Ouch.
I mean, who leaves their baby unattended that much with? I mean, this obviously a crochet blanket is not something that you would leave your baby unattended with.
Right. Well, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of it except for that.
I wouldn't have thought of that either. That's crazy.
It's very scary. So make sure those long ends are
or give a warning label
tucked in. Yeah, for sure.
Gosh.
Yeah, fun times.
All right.
So then my other crochet blanket, this one, okay, I should have kept the video up for that one. I took a picture of it also. Because this one I did is the crochet, it's by Blossom Crochet.
Blossom Crochet.
Yes. And it's called Crochet a Perfect Seamless Granny Square. And I absolutely love this way of doing a granny square because there's no twisting, you don't see any jogging at all.
So crochet a
perfect seamless granny square.
Perfect. I forgot perfect.
It's perfect. Seamless granny square.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're just going around and around and around and around and turning it and going back the other way, and but it creates just this perfect. It's like, you know, it's gonna be.
I love it.
I do too, and it's so addicting. But these are all row 1 minis with a few of Michelle's minis in here from Christmas time.
So how far is a row at this point in it?
Not long.
Okay, but it still looks really cool.
Still, yeah, because like if you think about it, like this rust color.
Yeah.
It went one. It ended there.
Okay.
So it went, so just there.
See now, because I'd been contemplating that, and I thought, well, but I know it's only going to make it around for so long, and I wasn't sure how I'd like it, but I really like that.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It kind of changes it up. But what I am thinking is the middle square where I started, I don't love the look of that. So what I'm thinking of doing is crocheting a flower of some sort on its own and then attaching it somehow to the middle. What a great idea. Because I was like, I just don't like how it's just, I kind of wish I would have changed colors more in here, you know, because I just feel like it's kind of it's a pretty color, but it's kind of a bland color. It's nothing exciting, you know.
For being a big middle section.
Yeah. Yeah, I love like the blues that are around that. I think that's so pretty. I almost wish I would have started with something a little bit more vibrant.
I love your idea though, a flower.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe I'll put one on either side. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just great because you don't see any changes at all. You don't see any kind of, it's just perfect. It's like,
well, I've got some videos to watch later.
Yes. And it's, I'm just doing the magic knot, going to the end of each mini. I absolutely love this one color. Oh my gosh. I wish it was when we were doing that, send in a picture, and who was it? Bohemian
fibers or something.
She would dye up.
I don't know whatever happened to her.
This color is like, it's so pretty. Like, I just love it. Like when I was like, I want someone to make yarn this color. This pale pink. I want someone to do that. A skein on Sparkle. When I was knitting, I was like, that is the prettiest pink. It's like a mauve-y, you know. I don't know.
Lawrence, the glasses going on. Let's see.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty.
But I love all those colors. They're just beautiful together.
They are. I bet that was a picture I sent in.
Probably. I'm sure it was. So that's been fun. And this is great because you can just go as big as you want. You know, of course, I'll go really big. And it's just, this is what I've been working on every night when I get home from work and I'm brain dead. I'm not brain dead. I'm just physically tired.
You know what? I totally was thinking of you the other night because I was sitting there, we were watching something, and I don't know what it was. Like it was probably a day that I'd gone and dealt with people. I don't know. Yeah. But I just felt so like, I'm just done thinking. And like, I just sat there for a while and didn't knit or crochet. I was just like, I don't even want to do anything. Yeah, I definitely have nights like that where I just want to veg out and just watch TV and do nothing. Yeah. And my hands, I use my hands all day long. And so when I get home, sometimes my hands hurt or my wrists hurt. So it's like, I just don't feel like doing anything else with my hands, you know? So there's that as well. But job is still going really well. I really like all the people. The people are so nice that it's like almost weird. It's like I've never worked somewhere where there's not one person I'm like, oh, I don't like that person. Like everyone is super Give
nice.
it time.
I don't know. You'd think because it's been about almost 2 months. You'd think by now.
Wow, I can't believe it's been 2 months.
I know it's been about 8 weeks. Wow. You'd think that I would by now be like, oh, I don't like that person. But everybody's great. I love everybody. But it is physical. I'm hoping I don't get tennis elbow or carpal tunnel. So I was aching a little bit the other day and I've been taking aspirin every day. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen because I was like, I told Bob, I do like this job. But it is one of those things that I thought about when I was doing phlebotomy. I was like, I could do phlebotomy until I'm 80 because it's not physically taxing.
Are you doing any like stretches?
Oh yes, we have to stretch every morning.
Oh, that's right. But your hands and stuff too.
No, yes, we do several exercises.
I should probably have you walk me through some of them.
Yeah, they're basic, but yeah. So just getting up at 4 a.m. It's just that's what's killing me. I'm like, if I could get up at 5, I think I'd be fine. But going to bed at 9 p.m. and then getting up at 4
have you worked on that whole 4-day-a-week thing versus the 5?
Yeah, they won't.
Oh,
yeah,
I was really looking forward to that.
I was too, because I have so much to do, and it'd be nice to have a day where I could get stuff done other than the weekend.
No kidding.
So I feel like by the weekend I'm just catching up on sleep and chilling. But
when we're done here, you can go back in the dark room and take a little power nap.
No, today I actually feel that's the thing. By Sunday I feel energized and awake because I've slept in yesterday and today. You know,
I get you though. That what like when I get up at 6 versus 7.
Yeah.
I just like 7 better than 6.
Yeah, it's a difference.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I just think, I used to get up with Bob at 5 every morning and that was fine. I had energy all day. But it's just that extra getting up at 4 a.m.
No, I know.
And starting work and working 9 hours each day. It's just, and it is physical.
Yeah.
A lot of lifting and stuff. It's just, by then. And it's funny, I have energy all day long. But as soon as I get home, if I sit in my recliner, I'm just like a zombie. So I'm out. But, that's pretty. Yeah,
this is my As We Go or something.
I love that one.
My sampler. I started it some time ago.
That's the one I need to start. I think that is so pretty.
It's really, I agree. Thank you. It's pretty, it's fun, but it's definitely, unless you're doing like just rows of double crochet or half double crochet.
Yeah.
Or maybe the granny squares.
Yeah.
You have to pay more attention. Yeah. Because I don't know all these stitches by heart. So I have to, like these were the Catherine's wheels, the purple and gray. And they're really not difficult.
Right.
But if you haven't done it in a while, and once you like refresh your memory, then I could sit and watch TV and do it.
Yeah.
But I have to, like when I first get going on each new stitch, it takes me doing it a few times.
Definitely.
So you're
learning so much though, which is great.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah, it's fun. But all I did since the last time I showed it, which has been forever. So some of you may not, you may not even remember it because it's been so long.
Yeah.
But is the
purple
and gray. And
so
above.
That's 2 colors?
Yeah. Okay. First you do the purple, then you do the gray. Okay. Then the gray, then the purple, I think. Is how that goes?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
I did it down here with these colors. But I thought it was better to use solids.
Interesting.
But then after I got to, because that's what I learned from doing, this is the last time I did the Catherine's wheel, right in there. I thought that the white with the different colors, I thought that was a little bit distracting. So I thought, okay, well, next time I do the Catherine, I'm going to do 2 solid colors. Then
it kind of blends.
I used those and they're just both really bland colors. So I should have used one that was like bright and one that was
So you'd have more contrast and have it pop a little bit more.
This is totally a learning blanket.
Totally, and it's beautiful. So if that's your worst mistake you make, you know, whoop-de-ding-dong. It's really pretty. I love it. It's definitely different, which that's the thing. I feel like I crochet pretty much basically the same blankets, you know, all the time. But that I feel like I would actually be learning something and doing something that's definitely different than what I've been doing, which would be nice. But,
and even taking like one of these different stitches and doing a whole thing out of it would be,
that'd be awesome.
Which is probably what I'm gonna do. Well, unless I do that one that you just showed.
Yeah.
But the the one that I was gonna do for the baby, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Yeah. But not anything like a sampler blanket because I want to be able to just whip it out.
Yeah. What colors did you get for that?
It's these cakes that kind of gradient.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe kind of stripe or
like
something.
The Karen cakes? Is it
like
those?
that.
Okay.
It's not Karen cakes, but I think it's like that.
Yeah.
And the color that I chose, there was one that I thought was really pretty that had like the pinks and the greens. And
nice.
You know, but I chose this other one instead that I'm not as sure about. I think called Rosy Posy. So it could be really pretty or it might be just okay, but whatever. We'll see. I ordered from that Hirschingers or something like that. I don't know. It's just someplace.
Well, it's funny because that one, I don't know, I showed it a long time ago. I think I did that same blanket where there's just keeps going around and around. And I did it with acrylic yarn that I bought at either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And it's just interesting because it's so stinking soft. And I was comparing it to Gwenny's blanket because I brought it over with me, that blanket, thinking if I can't fix it, I'll give her this one, you know, as a replacement. And it's just interesting how different acrylics can be different, you know, can feel so different because the one I made was so soft and just, I don't know, so nice. And then Gwenny's is just kind of a little rough, you know? Yeah. And I know it's been laundered a lot. I mean, mine's probably been washed, I think, once in a sink. You know, I didn't wash it in the washer, but it's just fluffier. I don't know. It's interesting comparing acrylics, you know, and how different they can be. But
I know I hate to say it, but I think if I started working with acrylics, like if I made a sweater or something, I'd probably love it because I really think I might have issues with wool. Yeah. Because if you guys have noticed over the years, like everything I do, I'm like, oh, but it bugs me. Yeah. It occurred to me, I probably like have some sort of an allergy or an intolerance.
You might. Yeah. No,
but
for sure.
I've got too much of it to, I mean, I'd have to sell it all or whatever. And
I can't imagine you switching all over to acrylic.
No, I can't either. Weird. It would be weird. Yeah. But for some things, you know.
Yeah. And I think for especially like a baby blanket, like you want something that's going to be completely washable and almost indestructible, you know.
And the lady that I follow that, I don't remember who it was right now, but she said it's like this super soft, you know, so because I wouldn't even know what to pick. I did buy an acrylic from Knit Picks that, what's it called? Swish worsted weight.
Yep, I've got some of those.
Because I was going to do this hat, a Minecraft hat for my grandson, Tony. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so I started it. And the pattern, I didn't realize it, but the pattern is you knit the hat and then you do the duplicate stitch to do the Minecraft creeper guy. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't, So I thought, well, I'll just do the chart with, you know, just color work. I'll just put it in. So I got started, but then I realized it occurred to me, this particular hat, there's just the creeper on the one. Okay. It's not like color work all the way around anywhere. So I'd have to carry that black all the way around the hat. I'm not doing that.
Cut it all the time and have all these ends.
Right. So I ended up just doing 2 balls of black, you know, because that would work to do the color work. So I finally got that all worked out in my head. And then I got to looking at this and I was like, is this too small? You know, it's probably not. Because, but you know how when you're knitting hats on a 16-inch, they look deceptively small? Yes. And I always knit hats too big. Yeah. So I think that I still haven't gotten to trust that even though it looks like a baby hat,
it'll stretch. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, now what needles are you using? Because I've been wanting to find those.
Oh, these are those. I think they're the Addie. I think they're by Addie.
Yeah, but what are they called?
They're called something.
I started Googling like ribbed knitting needles. So I was trying to find them. And
they're the square.
That's what they're called? Square?
Oh, no, I don't know
Okay.
that they're called that, but I think if you added Addie Square to your search, like if you weren't searching with the word square,
Yeah, okay.
I think that might do it, because I got these a while ago because I wanted to try them.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I've tried them. And I mean, so far I liked them, but I was just filled with like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't want to start it over. Is it going to be, and I got to thinking, why am I going through this? He's probably not going to care about it at all.
Well, I think he'll like it. I think
Yeah.
he'll be impressed. I think he will. If he's into that, he'd like it.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. But does he have an overly big head?
No.
No. So I think it'll fit fine, because I don't feel like it looks too small. I feel
really?
like it looks good. I just remember
All
you saying your girls had big heads, and I was like,
Yeah.
does he have a big head too? But
Well,
I don't know. I mean, and he won't be able to wear it probably till fall, right?
unless I get it done really fast and we have a cold day.
True.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's true.
Or kids sometimes just wear hats anyway.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I'll still work on it a little bit just to see if I can pull it off.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little bit like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I'm such a, I don't know if you're this, no, I think you're better at it than me. I wish I wasn't this way, but I don't like messes with my knitting. So if there's a ton of ends and it just, I don't know, I just don't like it. Like that just stresses me out and I go, oh, I don't want to do this. I like things to look like neat and tidy, which, I mean, for color work, you have to be willing to have,
some stuff going on.
Ends and some,
True.
It's hard for me to get past that. I have in the past, but it just, I don't know, it's a little
Well, we'll see. I might put a little more effort into it then and see how it goes. But I don't
keep
know.
going with it. See what you think. Well, I'm knitting. So, my daughter's getting married, making these 2 shawl or ponchos for family of her fiance. So I switched to this poncho by Church Mouse Classics. It's the easy folded poncho. And you can do it with or without a cowl. So I'm probably going to do the cowl. I don't know. It's extremely, extremely basic. So I'm already bored, but I'm just going to power through. In fact, I was crocheting on my blanket the other night and my husband was like, oh, is that the gift for, Jesse's family? I was like, no. He was like, oh, have you started it yet? I was like, yeah, I've started it. It's just really boring.
Why don't you do crochet ponchos for them?
Because then that would take a lot of brain. I'm not, Okay. I wish I could just do a crochet blanket, because Bob was like, why don't you just do a blanket for me? I was like, oh, I'd love that. But they have all these beautiful Pendleton woolen blankets.
Which are not soft at all.
Some are.
Okay.
But I don't know if they'd be impressed with a crochet blanket. I don't know. Some people don't value crochet as much as they should, I think. So I don't know. So anyway, this is my baby. This is barely started.
Your first one?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have 4 months to finish,
Oh, honey.
2. The thing is, so you do this forever. Just knitting on 1 row, you slip the first stitch.
Is that fingering weight?
Yes, fingering weights, which is insane. The thing I don't like is on the crochet side, or on the purl side, when you slip the stitch, it doesn't look very nice.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's where you're going to join it.
Oh, probably.
So that's why it just doesn't look looks kind of sloppy. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I actually knit on this morning. I did like 3 rows so I could say that I touched it in the last 3 weeks. But I was just like going, holy crap, this is fingering weight yarn.
I mean,
it's just knitting
to be
and
realistic, you really can't be working on anything else.
I know. And it's so boring.
Okay.
But yet if I was knitting it for myself, I think I love the finished product. Like when I look at the pictures, I'm like, I would totally wear that all the time. I know I would. But it's like, this is freaking going to take forever. And I'm going to change colors. I've got the other colors at home.
You need to do a crochet one. You're not going to have these done.
I know. I need to do a worsted weight.
Yeah.
Poncho.
Yeah.
That's really what I need to do.
At least DK or something.
Something fatter.
I guess you could have gone lace, but...
I don't know why I go through this when I'm doing projects for other people. I overthink it. I stress. I don't like it. I end up not liking it.
And I'm not helping. I'm sorry.
No, but you're saying exactly how I feel. And I'm just like, what is my deal?
I definitely feel that way. I'd be like, oh, this isn't going to happen.
But it's like, this is already my second go at another pattern.
That's okay. You're not that into it yet.
I know, but I'm just like...
We're going to find you something else to do.
But I have to use this yarn. I love this yarn.
That's fine.
This is that Pearl Soho. It's not their linen quill. It's one of their other ones. but I really do like it. And it is soft, and they wanted blues.
Okay.
So that's the thing. I don't want to go buy a whole nother, because I bought like 6 or 7 skeins of the different colors to do.
Oh no,
ponchos.
we're gonna find you something that gonna go a lot faster.
Yeah, maybe I can double the yarn or something, or do something that makes it, because
Well,
I
you
just
know,
feel
crochet's
like,
so much faster.
I know.
Oh, but you're thinking they might not like it as much?
I don't know. I don't think they care. I mean, they're going to be great. You know, they're not.
Yeah.
They'll be grateful. I just touched my lips. They'll be grateful for whatever. So I'm not too concerned about that. But I just feel like I don't know if I have time to learn a whole new skill. Like, I mean, I do crochet, but you know what I mean? It's like feeling comfortable with something.
Well, I'm not talking about something extremely like intricate,
Complicated,
just
okay.
like a real basic kind of
Yeah.
that
yeah.
you can watch the tutorial for the 1 or 2 parts that you have to make a change in
and just
what you're
go
doing.
for it. Yeah. That might be an option. But that's the thing, I have to figure out like soon. Like I should have figured it out a long time ago. So I just feel like now I'm like the pressure's on seriously
Yes.
to like get this crap
Well,
done.
it's on my shoulders now too.
It
We
is.
are going to
You are
figure
gonna
this
carry
out.
the burden with me.
I guess I could offer to do one for you, but
no,
I would be so stressed. Like you don't have enough going on
I
right
know.
now to have.
That's the thing. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, okay, I'm working a full freaking time job, working overtime, which is mandatory. I don't have a choice. So I have to work 9-hour days, 5 days a week, 2 weddings to plan. Now my oldest daughter's feeling a little bit more stressed about, so I feel like I need to get more involved. I've got to knit 2 ponchos. It's just, I'm like starting to feel, and my husband was like, I don't want you to feel all this pressure. I'm like, I don't normally feel the pressure, but if I stop and think about it long enough, I go, holy crap. Like, yeah, we have a lot going on. And it's like, but yeah, I would love to get progress on that, to feel like, because Keely asked me months ago, she was like, do you think you could do that? I was like, oh, yeah.
No
problem. That's easy.
I'm a machine.
Yeah. And then now that I'm doing it, I'm just like, it has to be, I don't know, it's got to be something that I find interesting, because otherwise it's just a drag.
Oh, I mean, I think doing that project, that folded poncho, I think it's really cute, and I agree the finished project would be nice.
Yes.
So it's one of those things that I could see doing for yourself over a long period of time.
A winter. Yes.
Because it would get boring really fast, so you kind of want to go back and forth.
Yes.
And to have to do 2 of them.
Exactly.
In such a short amount of
4
time.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like it's got to, like you're saying, either be a heavier weight, or it's got to be something that just grips me, where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love this.
And that goes faster.
And if it was a shawl, I think I could easily find a shawl that I found that interesting. But ponchos, it narrows it down. You know what I mean?
Does.
There's not as many ponchos.
True.
Like, and that's the thing. I could easily pull out some of my shawls I've finished and say, here you go. You know, and I could do that.
Yeah.
And I might do that, because she might have other family that needs something. So.
Oh, you mean in addition
Yes,
to...
and I'm fine with that, giving up stuff, you know,
Sure.
but it's just, to do a poncho, there's not as many patterns out there for ponchos.
And did she specifically want ponchos?
She wanted ponchos,
Okay.
yeah. So it just goes over their head, you know, so it stays on. I mean, I get it for people that aren't, you know, knit wearers, a poncho would stay on.
Ponchos are awesome. I love them.
Yeah. Okay. So it makes sense, but it's just, there's not as many poncho patterns.
All right, well, we're going to figure this out.
Yeah.
All right. You work on anything else?
Yeah.
Did I work on anything else?
Yeah, what else are you working on?
I did a little bit on my ripple blanket.
Ooh, that's
My
another
favorite
beautiful one.
I do love this with the black. There's
This
just
is striking.
I don't know where I was when we last did this, but I probably added a couple.
Because I literally this morning got up and started knitting on a couple projects just so I could be like, okay, yeah, I really didn't just work on my crochet blanket for the last 3 weeks.
It's mostly what I've done. Well, that and socks.
Yeah. You have some finished objects to show, though, your socks. That's good. You've accomplished something.
Yeah, this is growing nicely. And I laid it out. It will cover a double bed.
Nice.
Like width-wise.
Oh, good.
So I love working on this. The funny thing is the black linen that I'm using, I don't love working with.
Yeah, you were saying it's really splitty.
It's splitty. And so if I had it to do all over again, because I thought I was being like so smart, because I think I had 3 of them or something, and I was like, I'm going to use these finally. Well, I had to buy like 4 more, and I don't even know that that's going to get me through the end of the blanket.
Wow, okay.
So if I could go back, I wouldn't have even used it, and I would have used a black, like that blackbird from Miss Ebbs that I love so much. I would have just done that.
Yeah, you would have enjoyed it a lot more, that's for sure.
But feel how that is. Like, I think that when it's washed, I think it's going to be pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's just something about it that I do think that it's going to be neat. And I've heard people say that linen isn't as awesome to work with, but when it's done, it's
softer
great.
and softer.
So, because it does seem to have like some sort of a drape to it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it's gonna be gorgeous.
I'm hoping I don't have to order.
Gosh.
But I probably will, because they're only 50-gram
things.
things.
Yeah.
And
you're not even halfway, right, with the length that you want. So.
I kind of measured it out and tried to calculate so that it would work out. But I mean, I'm not great at that.
No, and the thing is, you just want to go until you're done.
Yeah,
you know, and you'll know when you're done.
Yeah. And if I at some point can't get it anymore, then I'll know I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
it's done now.
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah.
And it
should be almost half.
It could go this way. Like it could go that way if it got to be an issue.
Totally. Yeah.
It's not like it has to be a bedspread. It's just you know.
It can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah. It's really, really pretty. And those are row 1 minis too.
Most of them are, but I started so I was using the row 1 minis and it was making it most of the way across.
Yeah. Oh, right.
And then, some of them were falling really short. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I measured this thing. I counted how many ups and downs I had at the beginning versus where I'm at. Because I was thinking, did I add?
Yeah.
Why am I not making it anymore? So then I took not a full skein of yarn, but like a big thing of yarn that I had from something else. And I weighed it, did my 2 rows and weighed it again. And it just used a little bit over 10.
Oh.
So really, but what it comes down to is 10 grams or 11 grams of one person's yarn is going to be different than...
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
I even noticed that with my crochet blanket. I remember you and I had talked before about how fingering weight yarn can be so different.
Yeah.
Some of them I've been knitting with are so thin, and I don't like knitting with those as much. And the ones that are a little plumper, I'm like, oh yeah, this feels more substantial. I like this so much better. So yeah, that's interesting, because you'd think if it weighs 10 ounces, it'd be 10 ounces.
Right, it's going to go the same distance.
Right.
If you're, like, I haven't changed hook. That was another thing I did, was I did use a different hook, same size. I thought, well, maybe you get a different result with different hooks. So I did little swatches.
Yeah.
And looked at, with my 2 different hooks that I'd been using, they came out the same.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that.
Yeah.
It's just the different flies or twists or, you know, all the stuff that makes a difference. So
I think that's why I like Amy's yarn so much. And we talked about that too, different yarns that you can get in different parts of the world. But her minis are just plump and just nice and super
that's
soft.
a nice base.
Yeah. Super
But
nice.
I will go back to, I don't know, I'm kind of torn, because I really like what you're doing with the, you know, that would be good for the row 1 minis.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit frustrating, especially since I don't love working with the black.
Yeah.
So it's like, if my color doesn't make it and I have to use more black, I don't know, you know, it's not as fun.
Yeah.
But a lot of these row minis, I made it both ways and even had a little left. So
weird.
It could totally be.
But I mean, I think that is true with crochet, is like there's certain double crochets I do that seem tighter and smaller, you know, and then the next one I loosen it up a bit and it's a little bit looser, you know what I mean? So it's like,
True.
I think there's maybe more room for that than with knitting, do you think?
Well, I guess maybe because we're newer crocheters, and so because you know, when you're looking at a newer knitter's knitting, it can have that same, it's not as even.
Yeah.
So that probably is part of it.
But even if my yarn is like on the floor and I'm having to pull a little bit on it, like I can tell that my double crochets are a little bit smaller. You know?
That's yeah.
But if it's on my lap and it's loose and I've got a lot of extra give, then it's, you know, a little plumper and bigger. I don't know.
I try to be conscious of that to some degree.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and it all works out in the end. It's not like you look at it and go, "Oh, it looks different." It looks
especially
fine.
for a blanket.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Boy, we're gonna have lots of blankets. We're gonna be blanketed up.
I know. Who knows what is going to happen with them all, but they're fun doing.
They are so fun and mindless. That's what I love. I love just
use lots of yarn.
Yes, I know. I'm getting low on minis, which is shocking to me.
Wow.
Like my basket is like, I'm going through them like crazy between
it's fun
those
going
2 blankets.
through
It is. I love it. I love that I'm actually using them and they're being used for stuff. But I thought about breaking into some full skeins and dividing them up.
Well, do you have any remnants of full skeins.
I have some, yeah. I don't have a ton of those because I've used those over the years for things. So I think, you know, a little while longer of having row one minis, I'll start to get more of a stash. But I mean, I keep using them, so they're beautiful. So fun. So fun. Well, I did do a couple rows this morning, just so I could say I did some on my Amy Loudon.
Oh yeah, that
the Polsden wrap. So I do enjoy it. In fact, when I get home tonight, I'll probably work on it because I picked it up today and I was like, oh, I like it. I need to take a break from my crochet and do some more of this. So it is super duper soft and pretty. And
it's really pretty.
See, I wouldn't mind doing this as a gift to somebody. But I don't know how they would feel with mohair. I don't know. You know, some people don't like mohair, so I wouldn't want to give them something that's scratchy and itchy. But this, I'm using Amy's minis, which are just so pretty.
Amy being, what does she call herself?
Little Tayloress.
Little Tayloress.
Yes. And I did do her, I told Michelle I did her advent calendar for December. It went on sale last week or the week before or something, and I jumped on it because I was like, I just loved her minis 2 years ago. Yeah. They were just...
I was very tempted when I saw her, that she put, you know, I was so close, but then
I know. If I would have waited, I would have talked myself out of it.
And you would have missed it.
And I would have missed it because I knew that it would have sold quickly.
Yeah.
So I was like, I better do it.
No, I'm glad you did. I think you should have.
And I don't regret it.
No.
I'm like, I mean, her minis are just,
they're
just
lovely.
Beautiful. Oh, I still have this in there. I should use those minis.
Oh, absolutely you should. Did you just get those?
I got these a while back, peppermint hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, they're really cute.
But these are bigger too. They're about 20.
You could divide them up for a couple different blankets.
Yeah. Yeah, so I should do that.
Or if you were using them on your big square,
yeah,
make
that's
it
what
around.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I should do that for them.
Yeah.
Because those are beautiful colors, so I should do that. I probably have all kinds of stuff in
You
there.
probably do.
You know, I don't look through here as often as I should. But yeah, her minis are just so pretty. They're so pretty. So I'm excited. And I got it on Sparkle.
Yeah.
So it's like the best of everything.
It
so
is.
It'll be these were not Sparkle.
Oh.
Yeah. But this was from 2 years ago. So it's crazy to think. I feel like that was just this last year. But I was like, no, it was the year before.
It's hard to keep track of what year it is.
Time is flying. Yeah. So
I cast on another sock. Another DK sock.
Nice. See, that's another thing. I don't have a lot of pretty DK yarns.
Well, this is fingering.
Okay.
And it's going to be interesting to see if I make it.
Yeah.
Because I just do shorties anyway because they're just for around the house.
Yeah. Did you do glasses?
I did.
I like the color.
Do you?
They're very pretty, yeah. When did you get them?
Almost a year ago.
Are you
But I needed to go in and have them adjust them.
Okay.
And I had to do that.
Yeah.
So last Monday, I think I had my teeth cleaning, and so I was like, okay, I'll go deal with it then.
But I mean, are they always been blue?
No, I have a pair.
Okay.
I got them. I just haven't worn them.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm used to those.
You're used
not
to those. Yes.
Okay, so those seem new to me.
I think that. Well, yeah, they are new because I haven't really used them.
Okay. Yeah, those are the normal ones.
I scratched up. I think they're basically the same though.
Yeah.
Don't they basically look the same? Maybe these ones are bigger.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to me it looks a little bigger, but maybe not.
I don't know. I think they're the same.
This one has more of a ridge though. I think it goes over a little more. I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Finally did it.
Yeah.
So
nice.
anyway, I thought that
that is really pretty.
Yeah, it's Chicken Lady
Fiber Arts.
Yeah, and dang it, I thought I had the thing in here with me.
Yeah.
The pattern that I'm using is Sunshine DK Socks by the Kitchen Sink Shop. Although I'm just using the stitch pattern because I did toe up and it's a
So you were just pulling from the outside and the inside?
Well, what I did this time is I wound it up in a cake, and then I divided it basically in half, tried to get them so that they're starting at the same point.
Wow.
And then once they were divided, then I caked it again so they're coming out of the cake together. Because it's a lot, this is a lot better than having them from the two.
Well, or having a marled look. I mean, if you want it to be striping like that, you really do have to take into consideration all
definitely
that stuff.
Wanted it to be striping.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah. So and then this was a Yarn Cafe Creations mini that I use, and I love hers because they're that plumper yarn, and so doubling it for like toes and heels is so nice. For but I'm doing it on a 2.5.
Okay.
Which my sedated ones I did on a 3 because I didn't have any 2.5s long enough to magically.
Yeah.
And so I got some, and
Nice.
so yeah, it's fun.
So pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
The only bad thing about this, so I don't know if I'm going to make it through both socks.
Why?
I don't know if I'll have enough yarn.
Oh, if you have enough yarn.
Because I was thinking in my head that, I had enough to do with, I had lots of leftovers from the sedated, from that DK skein. So I thought I should certainly be able to.
You should, shouldn't you?
I think so.
Because if you did 50 gram each socks.
Yeah.
I don't think people use a total. And you do mini, whatever, shorties. So I would think so. I'd be surprised. Yeah.
We'll see. Anyway, maybe while you're talking about something, I'll look.
Yeah.
I want to say it was something like Jibber Jabber or something.
It's very
not positive.
It almost reminds me like these colors, like a koi pond of some sort, but then there's purples and stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Well, this pattern I wanted to knit for a while. I was just waiting on yarn to start it. This is the Hello from My Colors crop.
That's right. I have that written down. I think that I didn't add in anything last.
So I ordered, I think they do call for Knit Picks. Yeah, Knit Picks palettes. That's what I ordered.
I love the colors you got
Thanks.
there.
I tried to pick colors that were similar to what they picked because the colors weren't matching up. Because they did use Brooklyn Tweed also, but I don't know which they used. Because they call for Brooklyn Tweed Perry, and then Knit Picks palette. But I don't know which one they used for which.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was trying to just pick colors that were similar. So the main color is just white. This is Knit Picks. It's a fingering weight. And this is 100% Peruvian Highland wool, which I think is really soft.
Oh, it is.
Super soft.
Yeah.
So that's my main color. And then this is part of my community service. I bought these colors to go.
Those are really pretty.
With it. And it's going to be very colorful. The only problem I'm having is I cast on, I've been enjoying knitting it. It calls for a German short rows, which I like German short rows. But the problem I have with German short rows, which I wish somebody could I'm sure somebody's gonna try to explain it to me, but I need someone to sit next to me and show me because I won't understand a text. But when you resolve the German short rows, you're resolving it on the right side. I feel like it leaves, it doesn't, I don't know, maybe it doesn't look as bad as I'm thinking, but I just don't feel like it looks, okay, maybe I'm being stupid.
No.
I don't know, see the little holes? Is it just me? I don't feel like it resolves super nice.
Okay.
I want it to resolve and look perfect. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't like that.
So do you think that you're doing it wrong?
I don't know. That's the
Okay.
thing. But they tell you exactly. I know how to do German short rows, so I did it. And then it says after that, knit all the stitches, resolving the double stitches as you approach them by knitting both legs of the stitch together. So it seems like you would just be knitting them together.
Yeah.
So it seems very simple.
It does.
But and I have knit sweaters before where I did exactly the same thing and it did look that way. But to me, when it was done, I just looked at it as a design feature. It just ended up, because it is a rolled collar. So this is going to kind of roll anyway.
Oh,
and I'm ready now to start the color work. So the color work's going to start. So it's maybe it's fine. But it made me stop because I was like, see?
Yeah, no, I see
You see it. But
I wonder though, after you wash it, does it just kind of fill in?
Well, or does it just become like a design feature? Do you just go, oh, that's...
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, because it is a pattern. It kind of looks patterned. That's where it stops because this is the neck, the back. So it does kind of look like a pattern in a sense. That's the start of them. And it's every, so many stitches. So I don't know. But anyway, now I start the chart and start the pattern.
That'll be so fun.
Yeah, so I think it'll be fun. This kind of stuff excites me. It's just finding the time to do it.
Well, because you definitely have to be thinking.
Yeah, definitely. So that's why I started it and it's just been sitting. But it's my first time using my, not knit picks, my, whatever they're called, pink needles.
What do you think of them?
I like them. They're fine. They remind me
the
of
likey or
yeah,
whatever?
and I have the other wooden ones,
Okay.
you know. These are just pink.
Okay.
So there's no real difference, you know. So they're fine.
They're just prettier.
They're just pretty. Yeah. See, if I look at it from a distance, it looks like a design
It does look
feature.
like
It looks like a little flower.
Little flowers, yep.
So I guess it's fine. So
But it would be nice to know what the deal is.
Yeah, it would be nice to know, am I doing it wrong or is that how it's going to work?
Have you watched a tutorial recently?
I think I've tried Googling it, looking up, and some people, I think I'm doing it right. I think I am, but I don't know. If anybody has any suggestions, I'd be open to, if anybody has a video, post a video, because that would be helpful if I could see it, you know, because, yeah. But anyway, I'm excited for that. We'll see how much I crop it. I don't know. It's like, this is almost too cropped for my liking, so I'll probably go down longer, and I'm not a short sleeve girl. So why am I knitting this? You know, I'm not a short sleeve girl.
That's funny.
And I don't like super cropped.
Well,
length I can change.
You could totally put it over a long sleeve shirt.
I've never done that, but I could. I could.
Right.
I just love the color work idea.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty, and so we'll see.
You're funny.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, you guys, I screwed up.
Uh-oh.
This yarn is actually Two Sisters Yarn Co.
Oh, okay.
But I was right about the name. It's Jibber Jabber. They're on Etsy. Mm-hmm. But it's Two Sisters Yarn Co. I do have some lovely Chicken Lady
Fiber arts,
fibers, and maybe I had looked at one of hers and had contemplated it because that's what I had in my head. But
yeah,
anyhow, so
that's really pretty.
Yeah.
So it's fingering weight, not
It's
DK, but you're
correct.
holding it double.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she's got lots of pretty colorways.
She does have a lot of pretty colorways.
I have to get me some.
I think, ooh, that's a really
That's
pretty
a
color.
pretty one too.
Is that the one you pointed at?
I was pointing at the middle one. That is pretty
Red
too.
Door Fibers. Haven't heard of them. Okay, we won't
I know,
get distracted
you go on
with
a
her.
rabbit trail. Like,
It's so easy, and I've been so good at not buying a lot of yarn lately.
Me too. I've just been too busy, and it's like, and then if I start scrolling, then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. So
Trying to not. Oh, and then I was gonna answer something. What was the question about some blanket? Like what size I was doing it on, or my Ripple blanket's on a 3.0. I don't remember.
Yeah, I should tell that too. So for this one though, going around and around the square, this one is a 3.25
Okay.
needle. These are my favorite needles.
Have you noticed that a lot of places don't have 3.25s?
I haven't noticed because I
Okay.
haven't bought them in a while.
Okay.
I mean, I think this set here, I bought off Amazon and it was really cheap and it came as a set of, you know.
I think it was the As We Go blanket that I showed my sampler.
Oh.
I'm doing that on a 3.0
Okay.
also.
Okay.
So I keep all that stuff in my little, just this little part because it's just easier.
Oh, it's good. It's good to do that. Because otherwise, if your hook gets like today, I was like, oh crap, I'm going to end up losing a hook probably because it's just
Oh yeah, and you have no idea.
barely hanging on. Yeah, I wouldn't have any idea what needle set or
I did a little bit on my cardi, my granny cardi thingy that I'm doing, but
so pretty.
it's so pretty. But I'm kind of like I'm just. I mean, I think it's really pretty,
Yes, it's gorgeous.
and I'm basically now just going to be going back and forth between things like that, that,
So gorgeous. I love this. Who'd you get
and
this from again?
That's that Kingdom place. They're closed for maintenance right now.
That is
I gave you the
gorgeous.
mini
Yes.
of the lighter color that I
Probably
did.
used it, yeah.
Maybe.
It's so pretty.
I know, I love it. And then so I just don't know. It's
And that. Oh my gosh, I love that
that's
one.
the
Did I not
Nanette
order
Wake.
that one?
well, I don't know that she had it
I
anymore.
know, I don't think she had any more.
Nanette, get busy.
Yeah,
See it?
sparkle. Yeah.
Yes.
So pretty.
I just, when I look at this pattern,
Yeah, what's your problem with that? 'Cause it's so pretty.
it is pretty. It's simple. There's nothing complicated. I don't know. Do you remember what it kind of looks like when it's
No,
done?
that would be helpful because to me it just looks
Yeah.
like a blanket right now.
It does just look like a blanket, and I don't know that it's ever going to look anything much different than that.
Really? But do you seam pieces too? Do you have to do a whole other piece of that?
I've got one. They're almost identical.
Oh.
I mean, I've got two going at the
Okay,
same time,
good,
so that
good.
I don't have to start from
That's
scratch.
good. That's good. 'Cause, yeah, it's so pretty.
There it is.
So it kind of it does have sleeves or just openings?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of openings.
Okay, interesting.
So that's...
It's really pretty. Where do you seam it or where do you connect
I think it connects down the back. Let me see. I think that might show. Well, I mean, it does say sleeves, but I don't think... That's how it looks. Front finished cardigan, back.
So it's just pretty much openings.
Okay.
Like you're kind of closing it just for your arms to poke through, it looks like.
So this is...
Okay.
So I think because I can't really envision it being anything other than just these strips of...
Yeah.
So if I just stick with it and... See, that kind of shows how...
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think part of the problem too is I really wanted to do more colors, but I didn't want to look clownish. So that's, you know, I kind of went and thought, okay, I'll stick with the pinks and just, and I now that I'm just going back and forth between these basically the two colors and then whatever other mini I might have. I just don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird looking.
I think once you get it done, it won't be weird looking.
Really?
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Like, it's like you've got this color here, and it's like you don't have anything else dark like this down here. Like, if you had another stripe of some darker down here, maybe it would pull it together.
Because it was going to gradiate in a way.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
So I thought briefly, like, maybe I should just turn it into two different blankets.
It could be. I mean, that's the thing. It's gorgeous. It could be blankets.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't have to decide right now. I'm just going to kind of...
But pretty much what you're doing right now is two blankets. You're doing the two blankets. You just have to seam them together when they're done and make your cardigan. So, I mean, it's...
But I just thought I could kind of go into other colors.
Yeah, true.
But I love these colors.
They're so pretty.
But I think I was thinking if I think, okay, as I'm talking this through, if I'm basically going to continue, because this side of it, of both them, this is the sides that are going to be seamed together.
Oh, okay.
And be like in the back.
Yeah.
And then it is supposed to come up, and then these colors are the ones that are going to be closer up here.
Yeah.
So if I'm finishing basically, if I'm just going to continue growing this up towards my face in these colors, it's going to be like, well, what was the point in all this?
Yeah.
Whereas if I were to do these and then continue to transition into other colors...
So you could. I think you could. Yeah.
But would it have to still be pinks and stuff?
No, because I mean, I think you've got greens, you've got some blues. I think you could, and this has some different colors in it, some blues and greens.
Without it looking too clowny?
I think you'd have to do it very gradually. I mean, I think you'd have to not just all of a sudden go with a forest green. You know, I think you'd have to go with a lighter shade of green and then start, like you're saying, fade it.
Okay.
But I think you could definitely do it. Yeah.
I might be more inclined, like that might... Even though I love these colors, like that I showed you, they're fabulous.
Yes.
But I just feel like I either should have just done these from the beginning and had it all be those colors.
Yeah.
Because I have all this over here that's kind of like, well, what's up with that if you're just going to do the rest of it in this?
Yeah. But if you're talking about a gradient, then you kind of are slowly going darker, a little bit darker. And
I do have a skein of yarn that would be like this, but even a little bit more saturated.
Yeah.
So I could go into that, and then maybe it would be...
Although I would start pulling some of the other colors you want, because you've got colors in here. So I would start, like, see, you've got some greens and blues, so I would start pulling some lighter blues and start, you know, pulling from each color.
That's going to be weird because there's none down here. Or
there is. I think there's colors.
I mean, there are little splotches. Yeah. But I mean, it's okay. Well, I don't
know. To me, I don't think you could screw it up because I think it's just going to be pretty. And
so like I'm over analyzing it.
But to some people, you wouldn't be over analyzing it. That's the thing. It depends on how you are. I don't know. Like, I just think it's gorgeous, and no matter what, it's going to be.
And I should just go with it and figure whatever happens with it. Yeah. Because in the end, what difference does it make?
Exactly.
Like, am I going to wear it? Yeah. In my house.
Yeah.
Maybe to Fred Meyer. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's where I go.
That's right. So who cares?
Yeah. Just do it.
Yeah. Just do it. It's all good. Yeah, in the big scheme of things, nobody's gonna care.
When
But
it's
you have to like it.
when it's that whole playing with different colors and stuff, it's really intimidating.
It is. It's the thing that holds me back the most. I think with things is I have such a hard time picking colors, especially for like sweaters and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
And yet, I mean, there's nothing on this table except maybe that that I don't love the colors.
right,
You know.
right.
So
just
it's
putting
not
them
like
together.
I'm picky about colors.
No.
I love color.
I love colors. I definitely gravitate towards the pinks and and creams and stuff. But
I love those too. And then the blue, like the way you have that darker blue thrown in with those colors, it's just
it's
gorgeous.
vibrant. Yeah. And I think that's probably why I like crochet blankets so much, is I feel like I can just be free. It doesn't matter.
And you just get to use more yarn.
You do.
Which is fun.
You do.
You remember the blanket I was doing before that was the brioche that I was doing the strips of brioche.
Yes.
Well, I tore that out.
Okay.
So now I've got some more magic bowls.
This one looks familiar. I think you gave me a mini of it.
I think I did. Yeah, I did, because that's the
it's like a watermelon.
Watermelon,
Yeah. When I was knitting with it, I was like, oh my gosh, this totally reminds me of a watermelon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that red and green and stuff. So fun.
Yeah.
So fun. Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome. Well, I just have community service left. So.
Okay. Well, we have that, and then we have our prize winner.
Nice.
Oh, and okay, last episode, several people asked me this, and I swear I was always going to look it up, and so I'd be trying to answer some YouTube video or comments.
Yep.
And I'd get to this question, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to look that up, and so I'd stop, and then I'd forget, and then I'd get back on. Oh yes. So the sweater I was wearing last time was the Scrappy V by Jamie Hoffman.
Okay.
And then also in my notes, have you heard of Tina Say Knits?
I think so.
Well, someone was wearing this really cute sweater called Grandma's Medley Sweater. And so sorry. All right, let's move on while I do this. Because nobody wants to watch me on my iPad.
We all do. It's very
It's fun. It's fascinating.
Yes. Time just flies by.
It does. Okay, so what'd you buy?
So, we met with lovely Clara, who is now on Instagram finally, but I don't know if she's put anything on there.
I think she did upload one picture.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
Maybe one. Anyway, Clara is a lovely viewer that wasn't able to make it to our last our get together that we had a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or whatever. And so she lives close to me. And so I was like, let's just meet up at McMiniman's, and Michelle came down. So it was awesome that we got to get together with her. But anyway, she got us these lovely skeins of yarn, which she just knows us so well because she got me pink and she got Michelle blue.
It's really pretty. This is a merino cashmere silk combo.
Yeah, and this is baby alpaca, linen, and mulberry silk. Super soft.
And I haven't done it yet, but this Dapper Dye Works, I've never checked out there yet. I've never heard of them, so I'm anxious to check and see what they have.
Yeah, this is Expression Fiber Arts.
Very
It's super soft and
it is
so nice of her.
They're both very nice.
We had such a wonderful time with her.
It was very fun.
Michelle and I realized we're deaf, but other than that, we had a great time.
Yeah, if you want to do something to drive us nuts, like just screw with us.
Yeah.
Talk real quietly.
Clara is a talker, which I loved because we learned so much about her, but she was such a soft talker. And I kept thinking to myself, is it just me?
I thought it was totally just me.
And then finally, I think, did you say something? Like, speak up.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. We're also in a McMiniman, so it's not like the quietest place in the world. But I was like, for a while, I was just like,
Yeah.
But I really wanted to know what she was saying.
I know.
So we're going to have to get together again, and you're going to have to repeat everything you told us.
Exactly. Tell us everything again. But it was so nice to meet with her. It's just fun when you meet with people that you feel like, oh my gosh, they're one of us. They're just like us. So it was very fun. We had a great time with her.
There's so many of you guys that, especially that have watched us from the beginning, that I know if we met, it would be like we've just known each other forever.
Exactly. And it's so nice when you meet people like that. You're just like, you feel like you're home, So it was very fun meeting with her. Yes, so that was beautiful. So thank you, Clara. So that was one of them. So follow her on Instagram. I don't know what her name is on there. Is it Clara?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I know her name. But
Yeah,
I don't know if she
I'm not
has
sure
it
what
under
she.
that.
Yeah. So the sweater that got my attention it's called Grandma's Medley Sweater. Isn't it adorable?
Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. That's knit or crochet? That's crochet?
Knit.
Oh, wow.
Fingering weight.
Wow.
It's so cute.
That's gorgeous.
So, yeah. I don't know that I'll ever do it. But I might.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
And I was going to pull up a pattern that I bought from Etsy. It was a piece of my community service from one of our, it just happens that she follows me and I follow her on Instagram. I don't know if she watches the podcast or not, but it's, okay, so this is a crochet top that you can adapt to whatever yarn weight you want to use and stuff.
Nice, yeah.
And it seems like it might be fairly simple. It's from the Lopsided Crafter.
Nice.
And the beauty of it is, besides the fact that you can do whatever weight yarn you want, is she said if I need help, I should let her know. So it's called the Alice Spring Tea Crochet Pattern Customizable. You choose the yarn and hook size, but it just looked like kind of a. It's. It's.
It reminds me a lot of your cardigan that you're crocheting, but just a sweater.
Right. Well,
It's pretty though.
Yeah.
I wonder what stitch it is. Do you know what
I don't.
Crochet stitch
I don't know.
Very pretty.
Probably double crochet.
You'll have to send me the link to that sweater pattern, the knit one.
Oh yeah.
That was really pretty.
It's so cute. I really would like to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So this was kind of cool. I didn't ask Carrie. I forgot, but
did you figure it out yourself?
I did this morning.
Wow.
So we do have a winner for our really cute
Bags by
Awesome Granny bee bag.
So cute.
And a little bag of coffee beans.
Smells amazing.
It does still smell good. Yeah, so what I use, because there's all these different ones, and some of them you have to put your credit card info in, and and I'm like, I'm not putting my credit card. They say it's a free trial, but I've so many times.
Yeah.
So anyway, this one, in case you need one, namepicker.net. Didn't need, all I had to do was link the video's URL into it.
Okay.
And then it got the comments and picked me a winner.
Nice.
And you can like give it parameters, but I figured why make it more complicated.
Yeah.
And it didn't factor in replies, so it was just, original commenters.
Okay.
So and so our winner for this is Alicia Gaskins. And I'm assuming you're in the United States. And if you're not in the United States, then we'll be doing this again. So please email me at knottyknitwits@gmail.com your address, and we'll get this in the mail to you.
So fun.
It was so easy.
That's awesome.
Like, I'm so happy.
That's so good.
I think the last time I looked into it, there weren't as many options or whatever, but and I don't want to have to give them credit card information
no, you shouldn't have
anything. I didn't even have to download anything. I just did it on the computer.
Nice.
So
perfect. Good. Good.
Yeah, we could. It may be that I don't have to send you guys to all these different places to enter our giveaways.
Go do this and do this. Yeah, that's good.
So. And
that's cool.
In that vein, we do have another giveaway that we had talked about quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Susan from Desert Vista Dye Works had sent us some self-striping yarn to use as giveaways. And I think this is our last one that we had to do. Suzanne's Afghan, how appropriate. Suzanne's Afghan. And this is total 70s Afghan colors.
Yep. I was thinking cactusy, like it looked like a cactus. Well, it has a cactus on the desert.
Yeah, maybe you were seeing the cactus. And
maybe. It just looks like cactusy colors.
And then these earrings that you had bought that are little cactus. We thought they'd be perfect to go. Now, if you don't want the earrings for whatever reason,
Give them away to somebody.
Yeah, or whatever.
But they're from Beautiful Earth Boutique, which I just ordered another pair of earrings from them last night.
Oh.
For the wedding. Yeah. Green.
Cool.
They're really, really pretty and big.
I need to go look at that site.
Yeah, I love their stuff, and they always have sales, and their quality is decent, and I think, I like their stuff a lot. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Those go perfectly together.
They do.
So how are they going to enter to win? Just comment.
Right here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, comment whatever, if you've used Desert Vista Dye Works and you have a favorite, you could tell us what that is. If you've not checked her website out, go check it out. It's a fun, she's one of the first dyers that I ever made socks with for self-striping.
Yeah.
And her website is just fun, even if, I know this doesn't happen often, but I can go on there and even not to buy anything. They're just fun to look at because she uses great artwork as I don't know if they're the inspiration for the colors or if that's just what she puts them with or whatever, but they're just fun to look at. So anyhow, and one thing I really love about her buying from her is you can get it on any base that you want.
Yeah.
So you can get worsted, DK, sparkle, whatever. You have to wait a little bit longer because in order to do that, she doesn't, she has to, it's
more custom made, right? It's not like mass produced.
Right.
I think each time people order.
Yeah, when you order, then she dyes it because who's going to have all those options just sitting around? But so if you're in a hurry, that wouldn't be great. You have to plan ahead a little bit, but it's
worth it though. I mean, you just order it and forget.
I love being able to get sparkle whenever we want.
Exactly.
Now, what she could do to really up the game, all of you dyers out there now to keep up with my current obsession.
That's right.
Sparkle DK.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be very nice.
That's what we need to do, guys.
Oh, hello.
What?
Oh, it's my strap.
I'm going to cut it off.
I was actually.
You guys, Instagram people, thank you for talking me down yesterday.
Oh, cutting the bangs.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost said cut them. So I was excited to see. I was like,
I think
you kind of already do have bangs.
But
you've got the wispies.
Well, they're over here though.
Yeah. Oh, so you need them straight.
Well, I just wonder, because
I've always hated bangs when I've had them. I always thought I would like them, and then when I get them, I'm like, they're in my face. There's a gal that I work with. She's a little older than I am, but it doesn't matter if she's older than me. But anyway, she has bangs, and she's constantly but
haven't you noticed I'm always doing that too? I'm always...
But you have them on the side. So the side...
But you know what I found out this morning that worked really good? I was steaming my shirt. So I took the steamer and I just held it to my hair, which is a little scary because it's really hot steam on your face. But it kind of helped it get out of my face.
There you go.
So I'm still kind of torn. I would kind of like them to be here and then I don't know.
But then you got to keep up on them because they're going to get longer and then you have to trim them and I don't know.
I know I'm torn, but thank you for, and I know nobody cares what I do with my hair, but I was so close to cutting it. And so but I knew there was that part of me that just knew that would be bad.
Well, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but
it would be bad though.
It could be bad. But
I'm not good. I don't know how to cut hair.
I don't either.
No, really.
Yeah, one of my best friends, Bethany, she cuts her own hair herself, and her hair always looks so cute. And I'm like, how did you do it? She just said, one day I just kind of was like, I want a little. And I've done it to myself before too, where it's like, I want a little more body here. I'm just gonna cut a little bit of length off here. But she does layers and everything in her hair. She's never gone to beauty school. She's never done anything. And she just does it on her own.
Well,
she has curly hair, so it covers things up.
I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, YouTube. I think YouTube nowadays would probably help you.
I'm just thankful that I felt really stupid posting it because it's like, wow, you got to post that. Yeah. But people really helped me calm down a little bit. Kind of reinforced, I knew it was a really bad idea.
Yeah.
And so yeah. And I have an appointment for next week, and I'm still not decided what I'm gonna do.
Do you have a picture of what you want? Because the pictures always help me. If I can see it and go, okay, I do like that look.
Okay, I'll find one and show you.
Find a picture. Because if you found a picture, then it's maybe I could go, I can envision that.
I hate hair in my face.
That's the thing.
And so with bangs, you're going to still have them there, but they're not, I don't even want to do it because then it's going to come into my face. Because today, not only did I do the thing with the steam, but I put a little hairspray up here to try to keep it out. Yeah. I mean, I use hairspray, I have a bottle of hairspray that I bought probably 5 years ago. I don't use hairspray.
Yeah, I use it every day. But for me too, it's I wear makeup every day. And so the thought of hair being on my makeup grosses me out. Because I would think my hair would get greasy. I just want it off. I want it off my makeup face. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
But that's just probably me. I don't know. I just think, why would I want to I probably wouldn't even wear makeup up here then if I was having bangs.
Well, sure,
'cause it
why
would be
bother?
like greasy and stuff.
Oh, well, it's covered. I don't know.
But then I think
either.
of zits. I'm like, am I gonna break
Oh.
out because
Oh.
hair is gonna be in my face?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
I know.
fine. I don't know.
Forget it. Cancel the appointment.
I might. I mean, I need to figure it out.
So what's your appointment for? Is it specifically
Just
for
to cut bangs in,
It's
yeah.
just for bangs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not getting a trim, nothing like that.
I just had a trim not that long ago,
okay,
and
okay.
he did cut a little bit, like a little bit of framing, like.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I'm just never happy. I'm a total malcontent with my hair. I admit it, and I'm sure
You've
that
gotten a lot better.
people get tired of hearing me talk about it.
Because you used to be a lot more picky about your hair. I mean, when you used to wear it straight and short, like you were going in like every 6 weeks to get it done, and like
Get
color
my gray
and
covered
color.
and-
So I mean, you used to be a lot more high maintenance
Yeah,
with your
oh,
hair
yeah.
than you are now. So I don't think you're not. You don't always hate your hair.
Oh, I do. I just live with it.
Oh,
Yeah. Because, I mean, who cares?
yeah, it's just hair.
It's always going back and forth in my mind.
Yeah.
It's like, I could obsess over this and try to find the right thing to do, or I could just not care.
That's right.
And, I mean, it's like always one or the other.
I've had 2 people at work now ask me separately if I used to do hair.
Oh, really?
I get that. It's so funny because they're like, what did you do before this? I think people are surprised that I do manual labor, physical labor, and yet I do my hair.
Oh, because a lot of people there don't bother.
Probably, maybe. Yeah. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know. But I was like, no, I've never done hair. I just do my hair every day, but I've never done hair.
I could see you being a
It's just
hairdresser.
funny.
I could totally see that.
Yeah, yeah.
So the reason I brought these out, these are all yarns that I've had for quite some time.
Yeah.
But I got to thinking, because they're all my like super soft. A lot of these were from Amy.
Yeah,
That one
that
base
one's
that has like the
beautiful.
cashmere,
Yes.
silk, whatever, that one.
Yep. So pretty.
That one. I think these were all Amy's that I'd ordered from her at some point. They're all super soft.
Yep.
And then I have these that I had purchased, these blue ones. And then I have a couple of this color. And then I also have this really pretty one. It's a lace weight, but I could double it, that Kim from Barnyard Bits had done.
Yeah.
And, I've always been waiting, like, what am I going to do with these? Look at, those are almost the same. Wow.
Yeah, similar.
Anyway, I got to thinking, why not do a blanket? Like a crochet, like why not use these? You always think about like these really special yarns. Oh, I need to make the perfect whatever.
Right.
But I bet, if I used these in the perfect whatever, I probably wouldn't be able to wear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just from my experience with how weird I am. Plus, this is not a good color for my face. It would not be a good color on a top. This, not much better for me. They're great colors,
They're pretty.
but not on me.
All right. Sounding good.
This, horrid on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one would be a little bit better
Yeah.
color-wise, but it's not really like,
You're more of a blue girl.
The blue is
there you go.
awesome.
See, blue would be
But so anyway, just before you got here, I was looking at these. They caught my attention. I was like, I should just do a nice blanket that would just be, because when you have that nice blanket,
super soft.
you're not gonna like decide after using it once or twice, oh, I don't like how this feels on me. It's gonna be like, no, I love this blanket.
I think we're really obsessed with blankets, right?
Totally obsessed with blankets.
So I was waiting for you to say something different. I was like, oh my gosh, another
She's talking
freaking
about
blanket.
another blanket. Oh my gosh. What's the... I know, but it's like, I kind of feel like it's the catch-all
Yeah.
that you can do with a lot of yarn.
Totally,
And I have a
totally.
lot of yarn that I would like to use before I die.
Right.
And once I'm gone, is
you
someone...
can hand off a blanket
Is
to
someone gonna like? Yeah, I make a sweater. They're gonna be like, I don't want to wear a dead mom's sweater. Or whatever.
Right.
But if it's a blanket, be like, oh, even if you never use it, it can be on a piece of furniture.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
yes,
That's true.
you're absolutely. All I'm gonna do for now is socks and blankets. Once in a while, a hat.
I know I haven't cast on like a shawl in a while, and I'm having a hankering for it, even though I don't wear them.
You should
I mean,
do
I
one.
wear my half and half wraps all the time, but other than that, it's like. I just like shawls. I
like
love
them.
the changing. I like the different patternings. I don't know. So it's like, I don't know. It's funny how socks, I don't go, oh, I gotta get back to it. But shawls, I miss
you should
working
do one.
on a shawl.
You should
know?
totally do one.
I know.
After you get those ponchos done.
I know.
It's gonna be a while.
2 years from now. No, I have to get them done.
In 4 months.
4 months. Yeah. 2 months each.
That's great,
So,
Leslie.
fun, yes.
Have you noticed I didn't have a bunch of community service?
Know, I'm very, I don't know if I'm impressed or depressed.
Oh, well, I did buy a skein of yarn.
gorgeous.
I know. Freckled Whimsy.
She's another one who has a fun website.
Yeah.
I could just go on hers and just look and look and look, but then I want to buy.
October is my favorite color. Is that not the best name for a beautiful skein of yarn?
It is, and I like it because it's not all oranges.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Pinks and purples.
I almost cast on, but I
didn't.
Yeah, because I was kind of experimenting with the whole doubling the fingering weight.
Yeah.
Because I could just do regular with these, but I'd really, so she had, I think it's closed now. Today might be the last day. That pre-order for those DK weights.
Yes.
And I ordered 2.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't just do one. They were I loved them all. So just narrowing it down to 2 was difficult, but I did do that. But anyway, I just
it's really
love
pretty.
it.
They're really pretty.
So
reminds me of Wicked, you know, like those kinds of colors,
yeah.
witchy and
yeah,
it's really
kind of
pretty.
so.
Very pretty.
If I end up that skein of the jibber jabber was not 100 grams.
Oh, okay.
And it even said that on the label because when I weighed it before I divided it, it was like 92 or something. I was like, well, that's weird.
Huh.
So I looked at the tag and it was. It didn't claim to be 100 grams.
Oh,
so
interesting.
This one I'm sure is, and so I think as long as I can get a pair of shorties by doubling it, then I'll do it.
Yeah, you should.
Otherwise, I'll
I'd be
just
shocked
do
if you
normal.
couldn't.
I know. I don't know.
I don't know though. I guess I shouldn't be shocked because I'm thinking, can you really knit 4 socks with just one skein of fingering weight
Right.
yarn?
I mean, because that's basically what you're
That's
doing.
what you're doing. Yeah.
So
yeah. So I don't know.
substituting toes and
Oh,
heels.
right. If you do that, then I think
it
you'll
definitely
be fine.
increases your odds.
Yeah, then I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, so it's kind of, we're just seeing what happens now.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at those even go good. That could be
Be pretty.
but I wouldn't open this to do heels and toes.
Yeah.
But I'd put it in a blanket.
Yeah. Put anything in a blanket.
Yeah.
So Molly Klein was having a sale the other day.
Right, she was.
She was. So Molly Klein Design. And so it's tempting. Creamy Delight Candy she puts in here. So this one I thought was really pretty. I liked this one. This is her sweet sock base. No, it's a sock set. Okay, she marks it, but she puts them all on there. I was like, oh, it's DK, but sweet sock, what?
That's
This is called
very
Block
summery.
Party. I thought it was too. I thought it was just a fun.
That should get you to do a pair of socks.
It won't.
Okay.
I was thinking already the mini might go in a blanket. And maybe I'd divide these up and have.
Because that could go in a blanket
It
too.
can go in a blanket too. Everything can go in a blanket.
It can.
But anyway, so the sale was she had a good sale, and I was like, oh, I haven't bought from Molly in a while.
Nice.
Check out her site, and I liked that it came with the mini too. But yeah, I thought it was very fun and springy.
It's very,
pop of color.
Yeah, you're right. I said summer because I was thinking like pool party, but it's actually very Eastery too.
Yeah, spring, summer, whatever. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I thought it was really pretty.
I don't eat those, but thanks.
Yeah, you can pop them in something. Yeah,
Pop them in something.
Yeah. So anyway, that was fun. What about you for any other
That's
pieces?
it.
That's it.
Oh, I did buy, but I have it on something and I don't know what. Another one of those Lack and Lou or
Lock
whatever.
and Lou.
Lock and Lou. She had these cute little clouds with little jewels like for raindrops. And so I got that, but it's on something. I don't know.
Well, I had to order this. Is from,
That is really pretty.
Yes, our Bad Sheep yarn.
Oh,
She's
yes.
another one that I'm like, if she did Advent minis, I might have to buy them. This is her eggnog color. It's on sparkle, which it's not.
That's
super
not
sparkly.
sparkle.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very sparkly.
No, because her sparkle
It's very sparkly.
is
usually.
sparkly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Selena, and it's supposed to be sparkly. But now that I'm looking at it, this is the first time I've taken it out. It's really not that sparkly.
I would not. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
I see every now and then I see a little sparkle.
Yeah, that's a bummer. But anyway, that's her eggnog. I love the colorway. I think it's really, really pretty.
It's a great colorway.
Beautiful neutral.
And I know we've had some dyers that we don't even bother ordering.
Yeah.
They're, and it's 5%, so that should be the nice amount.
Nice sparkle.
Not overly sparkled.
Right.
That's too bad.
Yeah, maybe when I open it up, maybe it'll be more sparkly. I don't know.
Well, I hate to rain on you. I've just been kind of raining on all your little parades today, but
I do love this color.
It's a great color.
I think it's beautiful. I mean, I kind of wish I would have ordered another skein of it because I feel like if I want to do any kind of a sweater or anything, I need at least probably.
Oh, honey,
3
that'll
skeins.
be plenty for your blankets.
I know. More than I know.
Remember, that's all we're doing now.
That's right. We're just doing blankets. Yeah, I haven't finished a sweater in forever. What am I talking about? But anyway, she's in North Pole, Alaska, and she's the cutest thing ever. She goes on live on Facebook.
On Facebook or Instagram?
I think Facebook.
Okay.
I might stream to her Instagram too. I don't know, but I see her on Facebook, and I can't remember what night it is that she does it. She does it every week, so it's just cute to watch her because you get to know her a little bit.
She talks about her yarn.
She does. She talks about yarn, life, whatever,
Oh, okay.
anything. But yeah, she's fun. But I love her yarn. Her yarn's so pretty.
I have some beautiful skeins from her that I need to.
Me too.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get all this stuff done so I can go use some of that stuff, but I could just go use that stuff.
I know. I think about that too because I'm like, I have those 3 skeins from her that are really sparkly that are different skeins, but I thought, I should divide them, each of those 3 skeins in half and then do like a striping sweater with the 3 different colors.
Yeah.
So
lots of options.
So many options. But yeah, her yarn, I love her yarn. I love collecting her yarn. It's just really pretty.
Yeah, she does have some really pretty stuff.
She does. And she has some now in her shop that I was like, if it was on Sparkle, I would totally buy it. But it's not on Sparkle, so. But yeah, she has a couple of them. I'm just like, I wish she'd have Sparkle.
Sometimes I'll relent and buy something not on Sparkle. Like, Kirby Werby. One of my favorite colors that she did was that cool pack of peppermints or whatever it is. And I had gotten it on Sparkle.
Yeah.
Made a pair of socks. Love it. Well, she had done a pre-order a while ago and I ordered another skein of it, but it's not Sparkle. But I love that colorway so much. I was like, I'll actually take that not on Sparkle just because it's such a fun one.
See, and it's so hard for me though, because if I do get it on not on Sparkle, I always am like, oh my gosh, it'd be amazing if it was on Sparkle.
Yeah.
It'd be better if it was on Sparkle.
Because we just know that it is better on Sparkle.
It is. I love the Sparkle.
If the Sparkle shows up.
Yes, I know. That is a little disappointing. I didn't realize that until just now.
Well, it's happened sometimes with dyers where, and what's funny is, there is too much Sparkle. We've had those skeins. And so if that's my choice, I'd prefer that than the too much Sparkle.
Me too. Yeah.
But when you've ordered from someone before and you felt confident that
she does have good Sparkle.
She does.
We've had several of her skeins that have
everything I've bought from her has been on Sparkle.
Yeah,
and it's been a nice
gorgeous.
Sparkle.
Yeah, it's been very nice. So
something happened there.
Something happened. Yeah.
Bummer.
I don't know. But yeah. But I love her.
You could mix it with something that was more sparkly.
Totally. And the thing is, that color is so pretty that I guess, like what you're saying, like if I had to have any skein that the Sparkle didn't come through, I still love that one.
Yeah. It's super pretty.
It's fine, but it's a beautiful neutral, and I really like it. So it's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
See anything else sitting here that I should be talking about?
Yeah.
I put my Bubbles cardigan in my bee bag.
Okay.
Thinking maybe that'll help me work on it.
It's going to give you
It's in a bag that I like.
Yep.
I pulled it back out because it was in my yarn shire, and I really would like to continue I've put so much
pretty.
in. Plus the rest of that yarn I'd like to use. If I have leftovers,
definitely.
I'd like to put it in a blanket.
Put it in a blanket, yeah.
So.
Exactly. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So fun. Yeah.
Well.
I think that's it. I don't know. Can't think of anything else.
I can't either.
Yeah.
If you guys got anything to tell us.
Yeah. Tell us. Yeah, exactly.
We want to hear it. We want to know.
Yeah. Can't think of anything else.
Me neither.
I'm starting to fade.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
That's how we know. When there's these long pauses of silence and got nothing else.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like nothing exciting is going on except for just wedding planning, working, all busy stuff. Same with you. I mean, you've just been busy with farm life and life in general, but nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Kids are doing fine.
Yeah.
I got to see Rebecca the other day. We went over and saw her, and
When do you get to see Renata again?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Because she's in another one of those really intense classes. And so she can't take leave during that.
Yeah.
And I could, like in theory, I could go there, but she's in this really intense class. So I wouldn't want to go while she's...
Distract her. Yeah.
So, and then, who knows by the time she's done with that, it just kind of depends on where our society is at with its ridiculousness. And because, I mean, I think at this point I could still fly. I don't think airlines are requiring vaccination or anything.
Yeah.
And I think that they're kind of past that because they've got a new obsession now.
Yes.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I sure miss her a lot.
I know. I'm so thankful though that you have FaceTime and things like that. Like Bob and I were talking about that the other night about how it's so weird how technology has come. Because I remember when people years ago would talk about, oh, someday there'll be technology where you can see people on your phone call. And I remember thinking, no way, I wouldn't want people to see me when I'm talking to them. That'd be ridiculous.
Oh, and I still don't. I would like the FaceTime where I get to see her face, but she doesn't see mine. Or she can see mine, but I don't have to see myself.
Yeah.
I'd like to just get rid of that little box that shows me.
But it's just nice because I am thankful for that technology now because I'm like, at least you feel like you can see them. And I don't know, there is something about hearing someone's voice, but then also seeing them too.
Oh, I know. It's very nice.
It's not the same as in person.
Why don't we FaceTime each other?
We should FaceTime, yeah. You'd see me falling asleep in my chair at night. Yeah. Gosh, crazy.
Well, you guys have a great couple of weeks. Hope your knitting and crocheting and all the things that you do is going well.
Blanket making, yeah.
Definitely your blanket making. We're
big fans of that.
Big fans of blankets, yes. Currently, that's our thing. So the other day when I was on the treadmill, I don't know why, but I just kind of randomly picked one of our old videos.
Oh gosh.
I kind of wanted to see what was going on in my kids' life and stuff, which I didn't make it far enough if we even did talk about that.
Yeah.
But what was funny was I was showing a blanket. I don't know which one. Oh, I do. I think it was a corner to corner that I had started that I obviously had since ripped out.
Yeah.
But I said in this video that I had that and one other blanket going, and that obviously I would never have more than 2 blankets going. I actually said something like that. Yeah. And so it was really funny to now think about how I've got like 5 of them or so going. And
what video was it? Was it when you lived here or was it like before?
Oh, we lived here because I was down at your place.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know. I always think it's funny when I look back at videos. I'm like, we have progressed, even though it's hard to tell, but it's like we have progressed in our skills and abilities. Because I remember watching our first video ever a while back and just thinking how things were complicated and things were, and now I look back and I go, oh my gosh, that's nothing, but it's just funny to see how we've changed.
That is very funny.
Yeah. Grown. So. It's crazy.
Okie dokie.
Enter the giveaway.
Yeah.
By commenting.
Yep. That
down
awesome
below.
Desert Vista.
Yep.
That works.
Yeah.
And our winner, Alicia, what did I say? Oh gosh. I would say Alicia.
Alice.
Okay, see that right there?
I almost think Alicia.
Alicia?
Because C, it's C.
I know, but Alicia?
Alicia. Or Alicia. I don't know.
We can take any name and make it complicated.
Yes.
How do you pronounce
She's just learning to read.
Whatever.
Working on it.
It's terrible.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
It's springtime now, so yay. Working towards summer. Can't wait.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love springtime. I love spring.
You like summer?
Blooming. I love summer too. I mean, I love all the seasons when they come. But
do you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna miss not wearing sweaters and things like that in the summer. I do miss that. But when summer comes,
I wonder how hot your work's gonna be.
110, I've heard.
No AC.
No AC.
Oh, honey.
Big fans. But I'm gonna have to wear hats every day to work because the other day, the gal I was working with had one of the big industrial fans on because she gets really hot easily. And my hair was just like
oh my gosh,
blowing everywhere. So I bought one of our one of our hats, you know, baseball caps. I'm not a baseball cap girl, but I'm like, when summer comes, I'm going to be wearing that because
the fans are going to
be my hair is going to be just
But won't that
flying
make you even hotter?
Probably, but it's better than hair sticking to my face and being...
You know what you could do is just like take it and pin your... You know, pin that part back. I don't know.
Yeah, I tried the other day wearing a headband,
Yeah.
you know, and I liked it, but the problem is I have to wear safety glasses too. So the safety glasses didn't fit in with the headband. Yeah, it was like hitting it, so it wasn't comfortable. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be creative. But you can wear dresses in the summer, you can wear shorts. So I'm like, I might get some summer dresses that are just basic cotton, you know.
That'll let the air flow, yes.
Yeah, but I have to wear an apron too at work. So it's like, it's going to be interesting. And you still have to wear your steel-toed shoes. So.
I don't do well in the heat.
So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, by then the weddings will be over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that means. But...
Well, it's not till July, though.
That's true.
End of July for Keeley's.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun.
All right.
But anyway. All right.
Okay, bye, guys.
See you later. Bye.
I almost said love you.
Yeah.
That's what I say when I'm getting off the phone with Renata.
I know. We do love you.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. That's so sincere. So they'll eat off the ground, that stuff? Like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to normally feed them on the
ground.
goat.
Here come the goats.
Goats will. Goats generally.
They will if they think someone else is gonna.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. That's pretty funny.
It was quite a little ride for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the goats say, how about us?
Like, wait, what are you giving her?
The boy's the dumb one, apparently.
Oh, and she's peeing as I'm videoing her.
Oh, and is she lifting her leg?
No.
No, she's just squatting.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, she had to go a lot. Holding her for a while.
Yeah. Unlike the goats that have no concept of holding it.
Yeah, they just go. Well, I would think normally sheep would too, but.
There's water.
Water guy.
So much going on.